is more like a moving bazaar. Vendors come in the train and they are serving food, they're serving different knickknacks, magazines. So it's more like a bazaar. And sometimes they have some very simple food but served in a very interesting way. Like when I was in India recently, it was a hot summer's day and there was a vendor serving cucumber, and it is very refreshing to have the juicy cucumber on a hot summer's day. And with this cucumber, it's peeled, and what you add is red chili powder and salt, and just mix it well. It's equal proportion of salt and red chili powder, and then you go ahead and put it thus, and simple as that. Here you got some chili and salt, which is making a nice little taste for this cucumber. Another interesting recipe which is showed, which is served in the train, is sandwiches. My son loves the sandwiches, and anytime I make these sandwiches, he says it reminds him of his train journey. Now, this sandwich, I have not yet found the exact recipe, and I keep trying to guess what all ingredients, and I did ask the vendor, and somehow he just smiled and he said, a little bit of this and that. There's nothing more to it. But I think what it has is lots of cilantro, lime, mint, green chilies, and I think there is coconut, but my friend argues and says, I don't think there's coconut. So you be the judge, but let me give you my recipe. So here's the green chili. You just cut it and put it in the blender. Then take lots of cilantro. And it helps if you chop it and put it in the blender. Cilantro has very intense aroma, and I know people either love it or hate cilantro. But I assure you, this chutney is something very different. So if you have a family member who does not really like cilantro, don't even say it is cilantro chutney. Just say it's a green chutney. And lime. Some salt. And some sugar. And you go ahead, add a little bit of water. And make it into a fine puree. Okay, this chutney is done. Very, very tasty. And to serve this, I would take bread and butter. So what you would do is take butter, and you have to be a little liberal with your butter. So you get butter. So that way what happens is the chutney doesn't soak up on the bread. It sort of acts like a little barrier. Okay, if you don't want to eat butter, go ahead and put margarine. Sometimes I do put olive oil too. Okay, and then I take this and just scoop it such. So you have this vibrant green color, which tastes great, looks good, and I believe it's very, very nutritional too. Okay, you can put it on one side. Then, usually the sides are trimmed. Okay, like so. So here, folks, is a very simple chutney sandwich, which is very popular on the train journey that I used to take, and I'm sure it'll add a variety to your regular sandwich that you enjoy.